Now, first on the Western Slope, you're watching KREX5 News at 6 p.m.
Good evening, and thank you for watching KREX5 News. I'm Austin Sack.
And I'm Riley Spence. Logan Wilbur and Lena Takata are on assignment. Major League Baseball's best are showcasing their talents in Denver this week with the 2021 All-Star Game on Tuesday. Originally set for Atlanta, the game was moved to Colorado due to restrictive voting laws in Georgia.
Our Logan Wilbur joins us live from near Coors Field to explain why it's not just hosting the game that's being celebrated, but by Colorado officials.
Yeah, Austin, Riley, you can really feel the energy here with everyone walking around jerseys representing every team in the National League and American League, and it proves that baseball is America's pastime. But with Colorado ranking second overall in voter turnout in recent years, you have to ask if voting is Colorado's pastime.
The All-Star Game is here, that they celebrate that, and they know and understand that when it comes to democracy, there are no sliders. There are no curveballs.
Colorado offers a glimmer of hope with its voting laws and a history of successful elections. The state's high voter turnout, not just the reason for being awarded the All-Star Game, but the reason lawmakers in Washington are looking to the Centennial State for guidance on federal election laws.
When we say that Colorado is the nation's gold standard, it is literally in the legislation being considered for every state across this country, as it should be.
Gold standard laws written underneath the gold-domed roof of the state capitol, making voting easy and simple.
Access to mail ballots, early voting guaranteed, automatic voter registration, same-day voter registration, a paper ballot.
Colorado is celebrating the inclusivity of its elections, while dozens of other states put more restrictive laws in place, which many say directly impact minorities.
Colorado has came together and they made it not a black issue necessarily, a brown issue, or a white issue, but a people issue.
Allowing mail ballots for all voters addressed the people issue. Secretary Griswold says it increased voter turnout statewide equally among Democrats and Republicans, but most importantly, provided a voice for those often disenfranchised.
A 13% increase in participation among black voters, 10% among Latino voters, and 16% for voters under the age of 34.
After the highest turnout in state history, she says Colorado still has work to do to make voting even more accessible.
Yes, American voters should have the access they need to have their voices heard.
You want to participate, you want to vote, we make it easy.
And as I mentioned, Colorado is second overall in voter turnout, right behind Minnesota. Now, Georgia, who was originally slated to host this game and all the weekend festivities, before those laws, 25th in voter turnout. Reporting from Coors Field and live in Denver, I'm Logan Wilbur, KREX5 News. Riley, Austin.
Thanks, Logan. Mesa County Commissioners are proclaiming July to be Hunger Awareness Month. Cora Dickey shares how they are building towards fighting towards hunger relief.
July is officially Hunger Awareness Month in Mesa County. The push comes from the Mesa County Hunger Alliance, believing every resident deserves access to food. As part of the alliance, Clifton Christian Church wants to put its new status as a nonprofit to feed as many people possible.
The hunger issue affects everybody, any walk of life. It doesn't matter what your education is, doesn't matter what your background of job security is. Hunger affects everybody.
1 in 8 Mesa County residents are considered food insecure, according to Mesa County officials. The Hunger Alliance's efforts intend to decrease that to 0 because members believe no one should go hungry. With 20 food banks across the Grand Valley making up the Mesa County Hunger Alliance, the efforts to feed those in need had a smooth and creamy start. Now that July is Hunger Awareness Month, food insecurity is seen on a larger scale, showing that the fight for hunger relief only happens if we're all in this together. Mesa County Commissioners proclaimed July Hunger Awareness Month so residents can support and contribute efforts to prevent hunger. This is a stepping stone continuing the progress of the blueprint.
July was a perfect month to declare as Hunger Awareness Month because the blueprint to end hunger for Mesa County just rolled out at the end of June, so this just followed suit to start creating that awareness, making sure people are aware of the efforts.
The Mesa County Blueprint to End Hunger is designed to make a relief system for all food emergencies. Getting more awareness helps its mission using current food programs to the fullest.
Thanks, Cora. There are dozens of food banks where you can help lower food insecurity. I'll have a list of the Hunger Alliance at westernslopenow.com.
All right. Does the weather have any effect, like a roller coaster of temperatures on you? Well, the county fair says no matter how hot you are, you'll be able to enjoy the ride beginning tomorrow. The final preparations for the Mesa County Fair are taking place. The fair is scheduled to take place July 13th through 17th at the Mesa County Fairgrounds. It will feature events and entertainment, fair food, livestock, and vendors, among many other activities. Not to mention, the carnival will return with traditional rides and games. County Fair organizers say they are thrilled to have the event back after having it canceled due to COVID last year.
This year, we didn't know for a long time whether we were going to have the show or not. So we from day one, we kind of planned for it, and then we finally got to go ahead to do it. And then it was kind of last minute, throw everything together, but it came together really nice.
That's absolutely right, Riley. The 4-H livestock auction kicks off today, and the county fair will begin tomorrow and run until July 17th. So be sure to check it out. Turning to our wildfire coverage, taking a look at another fire north of Grand Junction in Routt County. Fire crews continue to battle the Morgan Creek fire. It first sparked Friday and is burning in the Routt National Forest. The fire was originally estimated at 2,100 acres, but officials now say it's been adjusted to over 3,414 acres. Some residents have been put on voluntary pre-evacuation notice, plus a large area closure will be in place as soon as possible. And it will include a section of the Continental Divide Trail. The cause of the fire is under investigation, and the air quality health advisory due to the heavy smoke has been lifted.
Hot and dry conditions have also caused the battle against the drought to continue. Local water agencies and businesses supporting smart irrigation are asking the public to take action through a new campaign. This evening, we have more on what you can do to conserve water.
Mesa County Commissioners met today and proclaimed the month of July as Smart Irrigation Month. Local water agencies and businesses supporting smart irrigation like Monroe Companies have created a public awareness campaign that
looks at the best ways to irrigate wisely and really to inform the public on all of the opportunities that are out there to make smart irrigation choices.
Conserving water usage in Mesa County is not a new task. This month is meant to
celebrate Smart Irrigation Month by helping professionals and residents save water, save money, and see better irrigation results.
The month of July is predicted as a peak month for outdoor water use. The hot temperatures may urge residents to water more frequently, but according to Ute Water,
our landscape here doesn't need a lot, and we need to make sure that we're doing it efficiently and wisely.
It is recommended to water your lawn 2 to 3 times a week between hours of 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. for a maximum of 20 minutes. Other tips include
consider reaching out to an irrigation professional. We have great irrigation professionals throughout the valley, and those irrigation professionals can really help you to make sure that you're taking advantage of the latest technologies and that your sprinklers are set to apply inputs in the best way possible.
Colorado has faced severe drought conditions the past couple of years, and Ute Water is asking the public to take action now before it's too late.
We're at a very critical point in our drought season right now, where we're voluntarily asking our customers and our community to make these changes now before it becomes mandatory.
The July Smart Irrigation Month will help protect community water supplies for today and into the future. As the temperature warms and as we use more water, the Irrigation Association is asking residents to be aware of where they are using water and to look for ways that they can cut back. Still to come on KREX5 News, your full weather forecast is just 60 seconds away.
Plus, our sports reporter Mike KREX is preparing for the All-Star game in Denver. Don't go anywhere.